everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have this week's F1 news update for you all. And well, only a couple of things this week to be honest, not all that much. Now, after the Qatar Grand Prix last weekend, the FIA are looking into what the hell happened there, because of course it was way too hot for the drivers and a lot of them ended up very seriously ill, so I think there's going to be, well, there is going to be a date change for the race next year. Towards the end of the season, as I think I mentioned a few days ago, so thank goodness for that. So it's probably going to be around the time of Abu Dhabi, much like it was this year, but a bit closer to that. So there's that to look forward to, and hopefully enjoy a bit more next year, because last weekend was just a nightmare for the drivers. Now, we have a bit of news on alphatauri. They have actually decided what their new name's going to be for next year. Of course, they aren't revealing it until next weekend at Texas, so I'm going to be very eagerly awaiting that announcement. I personally think it's Adidas. Now, the reason for this is I think it seems a bit more sporty. Like, we know F1's obviously one of the most competitive sports on the planet, and when I think sports, I don't generally think hugoboss, but I do think Adidas, so I think Adidas would probably be the right call, so I'm expecting that to be the new name. From next, well, not from next week, but I'm expecting that to be the new name that's announced next week. Now, got a bit of a rumour here for you guys. Apparently, somewhere along the grapevine, it's been suggested that Sergioperez may announce his retirement from F1 at the Mexican GP. Now, obviously, this would be very huge news, as Checo Perez has been in Formula 1 for an incredibly long time. I believe his debut season was 2011. And of course, the form over the last few races has not been the best, and that may send him towards retirement, so that could be something that's announced in Mexico, and that would also be very big, as of course Mexico is his home race. So I'm not too sure how true that is, but if it does happen, I'll be very sad to see Sergio go, but very interested to see who they put in his place at Red Bull. Like, my predictions for Red Bull, if that happens, are Daniel Ricciardo up to the main team, so Daniel in the Red Bull, and put Liam Lawson back in the alphatauri, or the Adidas as it would be next year. So that's my predictions for who would go where in the situation of Sergio Perez retiring at the end of the season. Now, of course, that would only be a few weeks after after Red Bull announced that he would be at the team next year, so that'll be quite a big change. So not sure how true that is, but we'll find out soon enough, I guess. Anyway, that's going to be it for this week's F1 news update. Yeah, not a lot this week. Of course, there's no Grand Prix on this weekend, so no major race news to report, but next week there will be the US Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas in Texas. So please, like the vid, sub to mine and Roxanne's channels. Her link's in the description, my button is down there. Please click them and then the bell icons to get both sets of file notifications. Comment as well, because why the heck not, and let me know what you think of all I've talked about today, what you think of the potential name for alphatauri. Do you think it's Adidas? Or do you think it's going to be Hugo Boss? Or is it going to be someone else completely? Once you've done that too, please follow me on my social medias. They'll be down in the link tree in the description. Below that's going to be Roxanne's website. And lastly, please do share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!